Morning, campers. Well, I didn't get the last video done last night. I got here, it was about, well, by the time I got the tent set up, got the food hung, and all that, it was like 10 o'clock at night. So by the time I was in my tent, it was already dark. And then I'm in the trees here, I'll show you. So anyway, it's actually, for me, this is a pretty nice spot because I'm right close to this, I think it's called Owens Creek Trailhead. And there's an outhouse here, there's garbage cans, and I just walk down this little path. And then I've got my tent set up there. And yeah, it's, for me, for a nice rest day, this is actually a pretty nice spot. The water, I've got to walk a little bit for water, that's the only, and the creeks are just mud from all the silt and everything they're churning up. So I filtered a whole bunch of water this morning, and then I had to back flush my filter because it was pretty, well, it would have eventually got all clogged up. So anyway, I'll give you a little look around here. So they got a nice little sign here. The nice thing is that I'm in public lands now. So, and I have a public lands pass, so I can camp. Now basically you can't camp in this parking lot. This is like just it's a stopover for people. You know, if you're tired, you just can't stay overnight. You're mainly talking about RVs and stuff like that. And, you know, they just don't want this to turn into like a free campground and everybody pitching their tent. So that's kind of how this works. And then we got the outhouses, perfect, garbage cans. And then this little track here, just towards the end there, that's where I have my tent. And so I'm right on the boundary of the national park. So, and that's exactly where the far out map says, yeah, the camping spot is. So yeah, it's perfect. Just a short walk down to the tent. I'm far enough away, any traffic coming in doesn't bother me. The highway is actually just over there. And I hear it a little bit, but not enough to keep me awake. And then look at the snow up there. Oof. I'm glad I ain't going that way. So I'll give you guys a look here. So that's my earth sack. And basically it's tied to the tree, and it's a Kevlar sack. So the idea is that if a bear did come along, he's probably going to chow down on that sack. But the thing about it is he can't get in. He can't rip it. So the food will probably be smashed and, you know, full of bear slobber. But the thing is he won't get in there. Now, the reason they like this as opposed to a bear hang is they figure bear hangs don't really work unless you do it absolutely right. So yeah, like I was saying, that's why this is actually a better method. Because I've seen a video of two bears. I don't know if it was a mother and a male bear, but I tell you what, you want to see how fast they can go up a tree. Black bears, that is. It's absolutely amazing. So unless you have it like on a perfect branch, you know, so many feet away, so many feet down, that bear probably will get the food. So this is the next kind of best option. The best option, like, is a bear can. But for the kind of thing that I'm doing, they're a big plastic container, basically, and the bears can't get in. And you just set it at the bottom of a tree. He comes along, he tries to get in, he can't get in, and then he just moves on. This is kind of like the same idea, but obviously, you know, if he happened to get it down off the tree, who knows where he'd take it, you know? So it's not easy, let's put it that way. And bear cans aren't easy to carry on multi-day trips. I mean, you can buy a big one. They're bulky, not good on a backpack. You know, this is easier, I guess. And it's been approved by the Bear Grizzly Association. Obviously, you have to do it right. If you notice that the rope is above the branches, the idea of that is that if he hangs on it, he has to pull all those branches off. And what I do is, it's a lot easier if you have two people, but what I do is I set it on my shoulder, and then I reach up and I tie it as high as I can, and it kind of slopes down a little bit, but it's the best I can do. And anyway, so far so good. Okay, and here we have my humble abode. It's my fourth time pitching the Durston X Mid 1. Actually, you know what? I'm still working my way around it, still figuring it out, but I like it. You know, I got a few bugs that I gotta sort of work out, but you know what? It's working fine. And I've got some adjustments to make because obviously I'm used to a 2-person tent, but I use that 2-person tent now. I've used the vestibules. Now I'm actually using the vestibules more. I hope that's better for me. I don't miss the room. It doesn't really matter. I just utilize the vestibules. So yeah, it seems to be working out okay. Those extra guidelines on the side, those are extra. I put those on. Still got to perfect that, actually. The knot part of it. Got that from Andrew Suduka. Anyway, I'll give you a quick look around. So that's my tent. Basically trees. And then this here is, obviously, people have been driving in here. They've got it blocked off now. Some deadfall has helped them out with that. And there's an old fire pit there. And you know, my food is about roughly 200 yards away. And then this is the park boundary. So basically there's a clear cut here. And it's the, you see the sign there? So when you get to here, you're out at the park boundary. And they've just clear cutted this road to, so you know, the park boundary. Yeah. But yeah, it's, for exactly what I need for today. It's just a place to rest up. I got bathrooms. I don't need to dig holes. I got garbage to get rid of the garbage. It's a nice little quiet spot in the trees. It's perfect for me, and it's free because technically it's not really free because I have what they call a public lands camping pass, which means I can basically camp on public land. So, but yeah, a lot cheaper than trying to in a national park. Let me tell you, even a provincial park's really expensive now. It's more people will probably do this. Even people with trailers and stuff like that. Anyway, this is home for the day, for another night. Okay, talk to you later.
Hi guys, you'd probably be sick of me. Most of the videoing I seem to be doing lately is in my tent. Well, I've had a good day. And I think my calf needed that rest, that break. Because it was pretty sore yesterday. I mean, I can still manage it, but it's just, I'm in a bit of pain, that's all. So, of course, I've had a lot of time on my hands today. And, which actually has been okay. Because like I said, that thigh needed a rest. I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. So I'm hoping that a day's rest, will help ease that. So anyway, I was like, oh, okay, let's take a look at what tomorrow is going to look like. My goodness. I didn't really realize it because I'm kind of like one of these guys. I have a plan. And obviously you got to be flexible. So I don't pay too much attention to it. I just kind of say, well, I got to go from here to here. okay, that's what I'm going to do. But obviously, things aren't quite that easy right now. So I thought, yeah, maybe I should look at tomorrow to see what it looks like. Well, I got 2 passes to go over. They're both at 8,000 feet. And the pass that I couldn't get over, I think that was on day 2, that's 8,000 feet. So anyway, I mean, I'm sitting at 4,000 feet right now. Of course, there's no snow, nothing. Perfectly clear. But once you get to 8,000 feet, that's a complete different ballgame. And the trouble is tomorrow I have to go, once I get up over the first one, I go down a bit. I think it's down about, I'm not even sure, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, I go down. And then I go back up. I think I go down about, I don't even know. And then I go back up. And then once you get to the next one, it's kind of like the same situation I was in on day 2. If I can't get over that one, I have to go back. Because there's no way around it. So I'm like, well, going what I've already been through, it makes me a little nervous. But I still think I should go take a look. Because it just kind of depends. There's a lot of factors. How much sun it's got. Things like that. They play a big role in it. And I know it's melting really quick. Is it going to melt at all? No, not a chance. You got feet. It's not inches, it's feet of snow up there. You saw that one bit. You're talking, there could be 5 feet, 6 feet of snow up there. Who knows? Anyway, that's what's on my mind. But I've decided that I'll go. And I think if I go over the top of the first pass, that'll give me an idea. If I can make it over the top of the first one, I'll know what I'm up against with the second one. So basically I'll attempt the first one, and that'll determine what happens then. So that's kind of what's been on my mind. And yeah. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's the update, folks. Talk to you later.
Hi guys. Well, at supper, Idaho mashed potatoes with Sriracha powder and Skittles for dessert. Anyway, started raining a little bit, but I'm tucked in here in the tent, kind of getting ready for bed here, although I probably won't sleep for a little while. Anyway, it was a good day, rested my leg, and the one good thing is tomorrow I get back on schedule, hopefully, and we'll just wait and see what tomorrow brings. Okay guys, hope you had a good day and you're having a good evening, and it's good night from me. Good night.